Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Madden 25 Raider franchise here on Pastor's Game 2. Welcome to season number 2. It's week number 1. We're going to play the Philadelphia Eagles there in Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Got a lot of things to think about in this game, at the start of this season. A few things we're going to do before we jump into the season. Going to look at some of the position battles, look at the season to see how many games we think we can win, and we may do a little preview of the Philadelphia team as well. So let's start with the position battles. Preseason was a little bit crazy. We saw a lot of things. One of the things I think we're going to come out of this with Desmond Ridder as our main guy. He's able to move a little bit in the backfield a little bit better. Their stats are pretty close to the same when it comes to throwing the ball. They have short accuracy is not that far from each other, middle and deep accuracy. Desmond has a bigger arm, but the accuracy just isn't as good. Break sack is there. All that is basically Desmond Ridder. It'll be his spot to lose. But Desmond, this spot here, this quarterback position is very under. I don't know. I guess you could say it's pretty warm. It's not a hot seat. It's a warm seat. I'd say Desmond. It wouldn't take much for us to go back and try some of these other guys. Speaking of other guys, we saw Dom Lavelle in the preseason, and I think he played enough to keep a spot. I liked what he was doing. I think we were able to run with him. Ironically, it felt like we could run with him better than even Desmond Ridder. But Dom Lavelle played well. Who knows where we're going to see him in the season. In the halfback position, we're going to play James Conner, and Ty Chandler is going to follow him. Conner is definitely the better back, not the fastest guy. I think he'll be a pretty solid spot for us there. On the tight end spot, we have Michael Mayer starting, but that is because Brock Bowers is injured and will be for the next 4 games. We will not have Brock Bowers at our disposal. That was going to hurt our offense just a little bit. Another play position we need to think about, or actually we've thought about. Dayo Odeyingbo and Tyree Wilson. Odeyingbo, one of the free agents we brought in to bolster this defensive line, and it looks like he's going to get the start over Tyree. Although defensively, we're going to be all over the map here. Yingbo will get some opportunities. Tyree will get some opportunities. Same thing we could say about the linebacker position. Amari Burney does get the start on the left outside linebacker position, but we want Isaiah Simmons in the game as much as possible to continue to develop him as what we hope will be one of our better defensive players for this franchise. So he'll be back up there for him. And Zaire Klein is going to get the start over Divine Diablo. We want to see the rookie and what he's got. He played very well, I thought, in the preseason, and we want to see what he's going to do as a starter. Although again, this is another scenario where both of these guys will be in the game depending on the formations they're in. And then you got Spillane, he's going to be in, but again, Isaiah Simmons will be the guy who's spelling a lot of these players whenever he can. So expect to see some different packages on the defensive line and the linebacker positions. Let's take a look at the schedule and kind of predict how many games we think we would have to go here. Okay, so we had a little problem here where the Eagles, we were playing the Eagles a little bit, and our power went out. And anyway, that's why it says played 1 there. We have to replay it. So you guys know I don't care about winning or losing. It's not about that. So it's not a big deal. Don't get distracted by the 1 there. We are going to play the Eagles. I think we're going to lose this game. Chargers, I think we might lose that Charger game as well. And the Chiefs, I don't think we're going to win until we get to the Broncos. So Broncos our first win. 1 W there. 2 Browns. Are we going to get the W there? They played us well last year. We're going to say Yeah, we're going to say yes on the W there. So 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to beat Broncos both times. We'll lose against the Chargers. Texans, I think we'll lose against. Colts, I think we'll lose against. Cowboys, I think we'll lose against. Commanders, we may be able to get something there. So that'll be our 4th win. 5th win against the Giants. 6th win against the Vikings. I think we'll suffer an L to the Chiefs again. 7 for the Titans, 8 for the Jets, lost to the Jaguars. So I think we're going to get about 8 wins. We're going to go with 8 W's for this season. And that can change depending on what this defense does. That can change depending on what this defense does. As we look at the Philadelphia team, EA Sports, it'd be awesome if after the season we get some really good previews. I guess we have a little bit of a preview here with the Eagles. I'll pounce it over. You got AJ Brown, you got Barkley, you got Jalen Hurts. You also got the tight end Goddard that you have to worry about. At the beginning of the season, I think if they would just add an overall to the team on this screen, just put the teams overall here. I know we have an overall here. And then I think if there was a way for us just to kind of look at like the whole league's overall, that would be great, because I don't know who's supposed to be good this year and who isn't. Although it's pretty safe to say the Eagles will probably be one of those teams that's supposed to be good. You know what I'm saying? All right. Raiders and Philly. We're going to go ahead and jump into the game. I think we're going to pick the classic uniforms. So we're going to go classic away and we're going to go classic home and get it started. Raiders and Philly in Philly. Let's get it.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got a pair of teams who met each other in Super Bowl 15. It's the Raiders and the Eagles, just ahead on EA Sports.
The city of Philadelphia.
Ladies and gentlemen, Philadelphia welcomes the Raiders into their stadium for the opening game of season 1 with the boos. The Boo Birds are out. I suppose you could say pun intended. And now you have the Philadelphia Eagles coming out with fireworks and excitement here on a Sunday afternoon. First slate of games over with. Everyone has had their lunch, maybe thinking about a nap. Maybe we can put something exciting together today to keep everyone interested. Raider fans not expecting a big game in this one. Would be great to get the W.
Ready to get this one started, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
There's Trey Tucker. He's got room to run a little bit, and he's 26-yard line on the return. Desmond Ridder going to come out as the starting quarterback for the Raiders this season. Desmond was picked up in the offseason in a trade. Gardner Minshew, and I can't remember what the package was, but Ridder was sitting on the bench in Arizona. And he's excited to get the starting role here again after having a rough campaign in Atlanta as the starter. Good blocks. Connor has space. And a nice run to open the season. 17 yards for James Conner, number 29. Nice run. Nice play. Let's hope that this running game can keep some pressure off these young quarterbacks. They aren't amazing in the air. Or at least they haven't been.
They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Conner had a lot of room there. I don't know why he slowed down.
Ridder.
Too much pressure. Michael Mayer open on the right side, but the offensive line not able to give him enough time to make the pass.
And force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ritter back to throw.
Intercepted almost.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
We're going to go for it.
Big
I know.
early. Look at this.
I know. We got Adams on the outside, though. Safety leaves.
Here's Ritter.
Going to go deep. And it's caught. Jacoby Meyer with the grab. A first down for the Raiders. And they find Jacoby. This is a nice throw. Throws up and over the head of 3 defenders. That is a triple team. And they find the spot where the receiver can catch it. And that is a nice play for Desmond Ritter and Jacoby Meyer.
It wasn't fourth and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
James Conner with the catch, and he gets 6 yards on that play.
And it's second down. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. To throw again on second down.
Pass is up, and it's a wheel route and a touchdown for Jacoby Meyer. And the opening drive leads to a score for the Raiders to start the season. What a nice play and a nice drive. Jacoby Meyer comes in motion. Nobody follows him. And that meant he was going to be open on the outside. Nice play by Jacoby. Nice pass by Desmond.
Well done.
I think we might say Desmond more than we say Ritter. I don't know. I don't like saying the word Ritter. Just that Ritter sounds weird coming out of my mouth. I have to fix my mouth to say that in a weird way. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a kick. And that one's going out of bounds. Or at least in the end zone. All right, that's a nice opening drive for the Raiders. Puts a little pressure on Philly to come out and score. It's Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts can beat you in the air and on the ground. He's got that 89 speed, 81 awareness. He's got lots of targets. This offense is stacked, a great offensive line. Saquon in the backfield. Dallas Goedert, A.J. Smith. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Quarterback is brought down by Burney, the first sack of the season. Comes up and immediately puts his hat on the quarterback. Nice play by the defense. Oh yeah, he's untouched. Unblocked.
And you were telling me pregame before
Devontae Adams is excited about it on the sideline.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's wide open.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
Epps is going to try to get there, and he does. And Michael Epps saves the touchdown. But what a play, A.J. Brown.
Catch and run. 74 yards.
They play underneath, and he just beats them on the outside. DeCamarion Richardson, nowhere to be found. One of the fastest players on this team, beat terribly on that play.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Nah, Max Crosby says no, sir, and they throw the toss to his side. He beats the edge player and gets home. Nice play by Max.
Marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. In motion, the tight end.
2nd and goal.
Another try for Barkley.
They give it the runner. This time Klein comes up to make the tackle. Nice play by the rookie. His first tackle, his first official tackle.
I think you got
as an NFL player.
Keep a defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal.
Gonna play it inside.
To throw.
Hurts looking to throw it, and he gets the touchdown. Number 19 can't get there, and then Jalen Hurts beats us with his legs, and it is a touchdown on 3rd and long.
And the Eagles are able to match.
And he's too fast. Number 19. That's Isaiah Simmons, one of our fastest linebackers. Can't get over there to make the play. I thought when he started running, I thought we would get him. Couldn't make the tackle here. Right here, you got to see this quicker. Oh, he comes over late, and oh man, that's a nice play by the quarterback. He's just too quick.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy,
big drive by Philly. Defense close.
The spy not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated.
Defense close.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
Man.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks
All right,
away.
Chandler.
And a good return as
It's about to about the 30. Desmond Ritter going to come out and had a nice drive in the first.
For this Las Vegas offense. Perfect start to the season.
His first possession.
Drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
I think I might have cut inside and didn't need to.
Ritter to throw it.
That was to Devontae Adams. He's going to get it big, and that is a huge game for Devontae. Another nice pass and close to 200 yards already for Desmond Ritter.
48 yards.
Oh, yeah, he's wide open. That is a nice throw to the outside.
Week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts.
1st and 10 on the 23. Devontae's first catch of the season. He's got room here. Connor having space and is brought down, held up on the 10-yard line. That is going to move the chains, though. This Raider offense having some success so far.
Right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Picks up a single yard on that play.
About the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Intercepted in the end zone. Desmond Ritter throws his first interception, probably threw it too quickly. Gardner Johnson makes the play. Heartbreaking interception there. Had a few players, had Devontae Adams wide open underneath. Tried to go for the points, though. And that is tough. A.J. Brown, they are going to get the ball on the 9. Let's see. Did we have Devontae? I think we did. Yeah. We had Devontae underneath with the safer throw. You also had, you also had him wide open here, too. Yeah, couple players. Probably locked in too much on a singular play.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone.
Ooh, big hit. Saquon thought he was going to run it. He loses 4 yards. And that's McCutcheon, the other rookie, first-round draft pick on the defensive line. He's in the game, and that's what we got him for, playing that run.
The defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith.
They find Smith on the quick blast. The end of the first quarter, score tied 7-7 with the Eagles with the ball deep in their own, on their own side of the field. It's a big play right here. Maybe the Raiders can come out and get a stop.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's
nullify that interception a little bit.
As they've got it with a third down coming up.
What to do? What to do?
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, that is not intercepted, but knocked around.
Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Nice play by the defense.
To see from a defense, give up an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see this replay. We're not going to replay all of them. He tries to throw it quickly. Oh, who is this? That's Simmons? Or, yeah, Simmons. Can't get it. Bounces up in the air and doesn't land anywhere. We'll take it, though. Good job, D.
Recommitting themselves to the task at hand and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line.
All right, Desmond has a touchdown, has an interception.
First and 10.
See if he can calm all that down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
There he is, Michael Mayer with the quick catch. He gets it done. Nice play.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
They just come out in the shotgun.
From the gun, again the counter. And nothing much materializing there.
Gets 2 yards on that play.
Get a couple and that's it.
Second and 8 on the 40-yard line.
That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Throws the ball away.
Sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Not loving these play calls.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Back to throw here.
Connor will get the first down. Nice play. They check down underneath, find the running back, and he gets 8 yards on the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now a handoff coming left.
Oh,
to the 20.
dang it. Keep running. I slowed down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that.
4 yards.
That big tackle through the hole.
Got to make that decision a little bit quicker, though. But nice play all the same. First down. Hoping to get Pierce here. Lots of defenders over there, though. Nope.
Working from the gun, Ritter.
Has to throw the ball away. Third and 6.
To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Here's Ritter. It's caught here.
Devontae gets the catch.
Nice
tough throw.
Safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard.
He'll go with the field goal. Can't leave points on the board.
Make it fourth down.
Kick is up, and it is good right down the middle.
They take the lead here now.
Score 10-0 with the Raiders.
Able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to
The
end every
lead.
drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All right, Jalen Hurts.
Set to go to work on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory.
Saquon with space. He's got room. Oh, no, he's going all the way. And a big run for Saquon Barkley, the Philadelphia All-Pro running back. Former New York Giant. It's just a matter of time before a player like him gets going. We play the run. We actually line up with a blitz, and
I think they won the leverage.
wasn't good enough.
They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just
touchdown
a
for Philly.
gigantic hole.
Will give us the ball right back. And now Philly with the lead, 14-10.
To the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
There's a kick.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive.
Run to the outside.
Most of them wanted to end with a PAT.
3-yard gain for Connor.
A field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Connor going to get it again on second.
Connor trying to run behind the block from Mayer, but couldn't quite get there. Still gets the first down, though.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On 1st and 10 is Connor.
Connor can't change direction all that well, but it's 4 yards on the carry.
Winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield.
Coming out quick. Connor gets 1 yard.
The tackle is made at the 42.
Get a yard.
The thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. That one finds Pierce.
That
right
is
side.
4th and inches.
Just gonna be short
Nice play by the defense. And we
It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
2-minute warning.
And we've
4th
hit
and
the
inches,
2-minute
and I
mark
think
in
we
this
do.
first
I think
half
we
of
are going to go
action.
for it. It's a nice looking stadium there.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're going to run. Here's Connor.
Connor has room. Looking for the block. Breaks the tackle and gets all the way down
All the way to the 30.
to the 30-yard line. He's got 78 yards on the ground today on 12 carries. It's a nice run. Big play on 4th down and inches. Raiders coming back to the I formation here. Connor's still back there. Gonna get a little bit of a running thing here. He got about 3 yards on that play.
Down run, he gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7. I formed with Adams on the outside.
Here's a handoff to Connor.
Gives the ball up, and he gets another 4 yards. 3rd and 3.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time.
55 seconds left in the half. This one's going out to Meyer, and Myers, and he does get the first down. 20 yards. We're going to call timeout. We've got 3 of them. We've got 40 seconds left, and we want to get the score here. Raiders did get the ball first, and
what's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Ritter from the gun.
There's a catch. Oh, no, it's broken up. Alec Pierce not able to hold on to the ball.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one. Close
45 seconds.
Force the incompletion.
Back to throw, Ritter.
There's a catch. And Devontae with the big play. Whew. That defender was all over that.
Going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Something to the outside.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Out of the gun, here's Ritter.
All is thrown out of bounds.
But it's incomplete.
These guys have to set up for a field goal.
4th and 2. Nah, we're going to kick the field goal.
That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche.
Kicking the field goal here.
Last time 3 here, not the worst thing in the world.
Kick is up, and it is good. 13-14 with 22 seconds left. 19 seconds left.
Here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And they're just going to run.
There's Saquon. And are they going to call timeout? No, they're not. That's going to be the end of the half with the. Oh, wait. There's enough time. They could run it again. They're going to run up. They are going to run another play.
Keep it on the ground again here.
Saquon will get the first down, but it won't matter. It's the end of the first half. Score 13-14. A good game so far. 1 interception by Desmond Ritter. Other than that, it's been a back-and-forth game for both teams. Defense is playing decently. Offense is playing decently as well. Here we are with the halftime report. We're going to look at some of the outcomes of the early games, and there's a few games going on with us as well. This is one of them. Detroit 9-7 over the Broncos in the second quarter. That one's pretty close. We'll see how that one goes. Here you got the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts with the big win, 28-17, all 4 touchdowns from Anthony Richardson, 24 and 33 and 294 yards. The third-year quarterback coming into his own. And the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens have a close one. Kansas City with 31 points. Mahomes with 4 touchdowns, and Lamar Jackson with 2 interceptions. Probably played into that one. Saquon Barkley had the big play of the half. If it wasn't for this one play, the Raiders would be probably in the lead. But so much to deal with this Philadelphia offense. Desmond Ritter's played well as well. They got a nice play there by Jacoby Meyer. And, man, we've got work to do yet. If we Raiders are in this game, we play smart, we are in the game. Start of the second half is going to be the Raiders on defense. Nice to pick up a
this will be a touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense.
Reception or something.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball. And
quarterback, oh my gosh, hit the quarterback.
On that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage,
nice play. Let's see what we got here.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Somebody. Man, I wish our defenders would be just a little more aggressive. That time, I think he went for the interception, though.
The pick up there. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this
time he throws. And who is that? It's number 21 that just overplays.
If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite
let's go ahead and do that.
Where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Wide open. And we made the mistake. It's our fault.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 on the 12. Jalen looking to throw it. Intercepted by Richardson. He's going to take it out of the end zone. And a big play by the defense. The Camarian Richardson gets his first interception of the season, number 25. They try him on the right side there, and it was a no-go. Jalen Hurts had plenty of time, not under any pressure. Threw it to the outside, and that receiver was not paying attention as much as the cornerback was. Came back and got it. Good play by the Raider defense. Gives us a chance here.
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
It's 1 yard there.
It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. 2nd and 9. Ritter off the play fake. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
They throw it to the fullback, and he gets a little something. 3rd and 5 on the play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ritter now.
There's a pass. They find Alec Pierce for a first down.
The Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
That is a big play right there.
It's critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They run behind center with Conner.
James Conner with a 9-yard run, and he's inching his way toward a 100-yard day. He's been so solid today.
Space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage,
nothing huge, just a steady diet of solid runs.
Ritter back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They'll try and run forward with Conner.
Conner just needs one, and he does get it. That's a first down.
Just across midfield. Ritter.
Throws to the inside. That's Alec Pierce. A nice play.
Before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space.
Desmond Ritter looking to the onto the left side, finds Alec Pierce on a nice little post route.
Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
They'll try the left side with Connor.
There's Connor. He's got 4 in the third.
After a gain of 4.
Clock is ticking away here in the third quarter.
And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Going deep, and he's got him. Alec Pierce for the touchdown. The Raiders will take the lead. A nice pass and a nice throw. A nice pass to Alec Pierce and a nice catch. A nice route. And it's the end of a nice looking drive.
Measured in their approach.
Let's go.
They executed awfully well, moving the ball down.
That was a nice. That's pretty good there. We might go for 2 here. I think we will.
Now the Raider offense will stay
Hoping to get Meyer quickly. Maybe Adams.
Ritter will throw for it.
And Adams will be able to get the quick, easy 2-point conversion that gives the Raiders a full touchdown lead.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
You had the tight end as well. I thought about Mayer, but yeah, Devontae doing work on Gardner Johnson.
16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's
Raiders
strategy now. When I talk with coaches and
playing well today. Let's see if this defense can get another stop.
In practice now, something they never really did before.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Jalen Hurts, all right, he's got work to do. He's going to come out
like this,
and
those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise...
Oh, come on, that's intercepted. Come on, Trayvon Merrick. You got to catch those.
Yes, sir.
We'll take the knockdown. We'll take the knockdown, but man.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end.
Nice catch. Number 88, I don't know if that's Zach Hurts or the other guy with a whole bunch of letters on his name.
21 yards.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man.
Play action looked good.
Sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, Brian Diablo was there. He tried to get his hand on it, but it beat by the tight end.
35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Towards the end zone for Brown.
Oh, jump! I hit triangle. He just stood there. That should have been an interception. I'm mashing triangle, and he just stands there. Unbelievable. There's a hit. The receiver, my defender's there. I'm hitting triangle, and he just doesn't do anything. Number 7. Wow. I didn't get an animation at all. That's crazy. Touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's a tie game now, 21-21. Man, that's tough. That's tough.
21 all the score as the kicks away.
Chandler gets the ball to the 26 and a minute left here in the third quarter. Desmond Ritter playing well today, having a solid debut for the Raiders.
He's got this offense rolling right now.
He's got one to Jacoby Meyer. I think he's got one there to... Is Devontae out? I think Devontae Adams has one. I think he's hit all 3 of his receivers for touchdowns.
To get this drive started. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Looking to throw it here, Ritter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
The give running right is Connor.
Connor has room.
Trucks over it.
Breaks a tackle, but he's got 117 yards for James Conner in the season opener so far. As we finish up this third quarter, that's a first down. This I-form formation has served the Raiders well today.
Right back to Connor here on
Connor again. This time he's got another 6 yards as the clock ticks away. Prepares us for a fourth quarter here.
He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called.
That's the end of the third. Score 21-21. It's going to come down to the fourth quarter, and there's an interception replay there in the end zone. Just think, without that interception, we might have been in a much better place.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love.
All right, what do we got here?
All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Second and 4 now.
This 2nd and 4.
For him. This looks like a zone play, zone defense.
Connor up the middle.
Oh, Connor couldn't get. That was plenty of room there.
Got the 2 yards.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had
big block. Oh, got him.
They find some open field.
James Conner with a nice spin.
But not before getting this inside.
And he's got 154. What a crazy day for JC.
Nearly 30 yards.
There's a run. Whoop.
And a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one shaping up to
First and 10 on the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
Score's tied here in the fourth with about 7 minutes left.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time.
Ritter going to find Jacoby Meyer for the underneath play. That'll give him 5 yards. No, Desmond only has 2 touchdowns, not 3. Sorry about that. I can't remember what our third touchdown was. I guess it was a run. Toss to the outside. Uh-oh, Connor has space. Fighting for more yards, and he goes down on the 4.
Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
14-yard gain for the Raiders. Running back. I don't think we're going to get it on the outside here, although we're getting a lot of success on the outside run. The offensive coordinator wants to try outside again, and we might. Oh!
It's going to go backwards.
We're going to lose a single yard.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Ritter to throw it.
Oh, they came in and hit the quarterback immediately.
12. Devin Wright defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw.
They pass to the left. They try to hit Connor underneath, but the defense was there. 4th and goal on the 10, and Raiders will have to kick the field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Raiders with a field goal lead. It's going to lead. It's going to be up to this defense.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it.
Stop these guys.
They're trying to do so. But I know as a former player,
bad start. Get to the 36-yard line.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome.
Pass over the middle, they find A.J. Brown. He's got 149 yards today and 4 catches.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They find Saquon on the right side, I believe, and
we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They pass to the outside, and they find Saquon once again.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Throwing is Hurts.
Max Crosby trying to get home, can't get there. Oh, and the quarterback gets out of the pocket. Jalen Hurts, man, gets a first down. That's a great play by Jalen.
First down. There you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter.
That is a big, it's a big deal right there.
For that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time.
2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Oh, no. And they're going to get it. Touchdown to A.J. Brown. The Eagles take the lead, and with the extra point, it will be a 4-point lead. The Raiders will have basically 2 minutes to come down and try to win this game.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown.
2 minutes and 9 seconds left. All right, so the Raiders with all 3 timeouts. The offense has been playing okay for the most part.
5 plays there on that drive, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Kick is up. And he tried to run to the right, but can't get there. All right, James Conner having the best day so far, 167 yards on the ground. Almost a 200-yard day overall.
Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10.
We cannot overdo it here. We've got to take care of the ball. That's the most important thing.
Here's Ritter.
It's a pass to the outside. Alec Pierce does not continue his route. That is not the quarterback's fault. That one was not the quarterback's fault.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Ritter.
Intercepted.
That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is
interception. A bad throw. It's a bad decision. Maybe wait another second or so before you throw that ball and throw it to the edge. And that may have helped out, but oh man, tough play. Tough play.
They got to have two hands on the football here.
And Saquon's going to run right up the middle, untouched, touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
That's going to be a 35 to 24 lead. A minute and 50 seconds left. It's still doable. We do have all three of our timeouts. If we can score quickly, take them 3 and out, give ourselves a chance here, but that interception really hurts us.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
Another interception.
And that should do it.
That's definitely going to do it. Looked like Devontae Adams was wide open. I don't know if we just overled or what, but Devontae looks open. The 2 interceptions here in the fourth quarter does it. Let's take a look at this play here. Devontae has the man beat over the top. This is what I'm seeing. It looks like he's open. We throw it. He's still pretty open. And I think it's just overled. If we throw it here, maybe this is the move. But wow, we literally threw it 2. And the other thing is, of course, this safety or whoever this is his head turned around? He's looking. He somehow just is playing this ball super well. Maybe he just recognizes the receiver. If we're gonna play it out, but man, tough.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Saquon running around like.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Raiders will have to go ahead and take the L on this one. I thought we played well.
Defensively, you'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
Continue to run with Barkley, but that will do it. The Philadelphia Eagles get the W 35-24 here in Philadelphia on week number 1 and the season opener. The Raiders fall in the fourth quarter on the back of 2 interceptions that really began to hurt us. Not began, but really hurt us. Jalen Hurts played well in the fourth quarter. A big time player. These are the ones right here. Oh, well, we've got some nice plays here. That's a nice play to Alec Pierce. This is a nice play by the defense. Bernie gets home there with a sack. Jacoby Meyer with a big touchdown earlier. But the Eagles, too much for us. Saquon, Jalen, and a whole bunch of other players just couldn't be stopped. Actually, tough loss. Tough loss.
Next week on the road.
Jalen Hurts, Desmond Ridder, 15 for 27, had played pretty good up until those last 2 touchdowns. James Conner with a big day, 167 yards on the ground, played very well. Alec Pierce was the guy today who had some pretty big plays, although all these guys did okay with the receiving game. There's the rookie Christian Wagner with 3 pancakes. Nice to see it. And Eric Stokes, Diablo with 3 tackles. I don't think we got any sacks. Oh yeah, we did get the 1 sack by Bernie. Yeah, had an interception or 2 that we should have got. Had at least a knockdown in the end zone that we should have got. A lot of shoulda, woulda, couldas, but at the end of the day, we suffer the L and fall to 0-1 here in the season opener in Philly. We'll go ahead and advance the week to get ready for the I always want to say the San Diego Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers. We got some players to scout and we got other things to do. I know that those are all the things that we got to worry about. Maybe some weekly strategy. Wow. Looks like the Raiders and the Chargers look pretty even as far as our overall ranking goes. Let's see what happened this first. Who had the best games this first? Connor had the biggest rushing day. Matthew Stafford still in the mix, 365 yards and 5 touchdowns for the Rams. Michael Parsons with 3 sacks. Hutchinson as well with 3. 3 interceptions by Stingley in that one game, opening game. And of course, we gave up the biggest rushing, AJ Brown, 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tough stuff. All right, we will move on to the next week. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like notification. Hit the bell notification so you can be updated on all the things that are going to happen this season. I hope you enjoyed the game despite the loss. This is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you, and so do I, and I will see ya when I see ya. Peace.